Good morning, dear students. Welcome to science session. In previous class, we discussed about the environment and their components, that is abiotic component and biotic component. Biotic component consists of producers, the plants, consumer, the animals, and decomposers are the microorganisms. Now we see the food chain. Food chain is the flow of food energy from one organism to the next and to the next and so on. So it is generally started from the plants that are producers and end with carnivores. So a flow of energy from one organism to the another is called the food chain. For example, grass is eaten by deer and deer is eaten by lion. So grass is the producer, deer is first consumer and lion is second consumer. In another example, we can see that grass is eaten by insects, insects are eaten by frog, and then frog is further eaten by snakes. So here grass is producer, insects are first consumer, frog are the second consumer, and snakes are the third consumer. So in this way we can see that energy is transferred from one organism to the another organism, and that are called the tropical levels. And energy goes on decreasing from first level to the last level. So food chains are generally short with 3 to 5 levels because there is subsequent energy loss from one level to next tropical level, and if the food chain is long consisting of many levels, then energy provided to the last level will be very less, which may not be sufficient for the organism to that level. So food chain are a straight sequence of organism and transfer of food energy. A certain amount of energy is lost at every level. So maximum amount of energy is present in the producers. Now food web. Food web is a group of several interconnected food chains. Web means a network. A network of food chain is called the food web. So in a food web, organisms get food from more than one group of organisms. So you can see here there are many feeding connections among different organisms of the biotic community. Suppose the grass the producers is eaten by insects, it is also eaten by rabbit, goat, cow, deer. So these are the first consumer, or we can say the primary consumer. And after that, insects are eaten by frog, rabbits are eaten by jackal, goat are eaten by men, deers are also eaten by wolves. So they are second consumers. And after that, these are eaten by snakes, are eaten by peacock, hawks, tiger. So they are the third, that is tertiary consumers. So each food chains are interconnected and forming a web. So they are called food web. Tropical level. In a food chain, every step where transfer of energy takes place is called a tropical level. So we see that the producers are the first tropical level, that is the producers, right? So energy starts flowing from the producer, so the first tropical level are the producers, and after that primary consumers consist the second tropical level. The primary consumers that consumes the plants first, they forms the second tropical level. After that, the second consumers make the third tropical level, and further the tertiary consumers are make fourth tropical level. Means the transfer of food energy from one level to another level, they are called the different tropical levels. And we see that transfer of food energy decreases at every tropical level. means producers have the maximum energy. After that, the primary consumers have less energy than the secondary consumer, lesser than the first, and after that finally the tertiary consumers get very less energy. So the tropical levels are limited and do not exceed 4 or 5. As the energy loses from one level to the another and food chain is long consisting of many tropical level, then energy provided to the last level will be very less. So in this way energy flows from one tropical level to the another tropical level. Firstly, the green plants, the producers, absorbs about 1% of the solar energy falling on the leaves and store it as the food energy during the photosynthesis. So 1% of the solar energy is first absorbed by the green plants, that is the first producers or forming a first tropical level. After that, these plants are consumed by the secondary consumers, right? So we see that during the transfer of food energy from one tropical level to the next, 90% of the energy is lost to the environment and only 10% is transferred to the next tropical level. So there is a decrease in the amount of food energy transferred at every tropical level by 10%. So this is known as the 10% law. For example, if the producers have 1000 kilocalorie energy, after that the primary consumer gets 90% less than the producers, right? The 10% energy is lost. So we get 100 kilocalorie. The primary consumers get 100 kilocalorie energy, and again 10% second consumer get 10 kilocalories, and finally the tertiary consumers only get 1 kilocalorie energy. So in this way the energy loses from one tropical level to the another tropical level, and it is called the pyramid of energy.